Channel 9, WCPO TV, Cincinnati.
This is Channel 9 News with Carol Williams, Randy Little, Bob Allen's weather, and Dennis Janson's sports.
Good evening. Michael Funk got the maximum today, 30 years in prison for killing Jenny Iles.
But in an exclusive interview with Channel 9, Funk maintains his innocence. Judge Douglas Stevens sentenced Funk to 10 years for manslaughter and 20 years for burglarizing a vacant building where Jenny's body was found. Funk will be eligible for parole in 15 years, and that's okay with Jenny's mother.
I think I'm in shock. I don't know. I didn't know what to expect, but I'm glad. I'm pleased that it turned out this way, yeah. Because now, you know, he's going to be off the streets for a long time.
Michael Funk's family was not surprised at the sentence and say they will appeal the conviction.
We're dealing with people here.
The jury and the judge may have spoken, but until today we hadn't heard from Michael Funk himself. He didn't testify at the trial. Tonight he's speaking out and insisting he's innocent. Funk agreed to an exclusive interview with Channel 9's John Sherman right after today's sentencing.
I'm innocent of this crime. I will never, in this lifetime or any other lifetime, say that I did this crime. And I do feel sorry for the family that they lost their child.
Michael Funk said today what he was saying throughout the entire murder trial, that he never killed 7-year-old Jennifer Iles. Still, says Funk, he's not surprised at the 30-year sentence imposed by Judge Stevens this morning. He says it was the jury that surprised him last month when it returned the verdict.
We, the jury, find the defendant Michael Funk guilty of manslaughter in the second degree under
What was that like?
6.
That was the most terrifyingest hurt I ever felt. I mean, it's even something that I can't describe to you. I mean, it hurt that much.
Funk tells me he resents the jury that convicted him because it couldn't come up with a sentence, too. He offers that as proof the jury was unsure of its verdict. But the hardest thing, says Funk, is learning to live without his 2 young sons.
No, I won't get to see them grow up. But I know one day I will be with them again.
Sometime in the next several days, Funk will be moved from the Kenton County Jail back over to Ohio, where he still has about 2 years left to serve on his child molestation charge. Only after that time is served can Funk begin whittling away at his 30-year sentence here in Kentucky. At the Kenton County Courthouse, John Sherman, Channel 9 News.
Congressional leaders say they don't want the president to start a war without them, and so they're calling for a special session of Congress. But the White House says that won't be necessary because there is no war in the Persian Gulf. Still, 2 congressional committees will hold hearings on the president's switch from defense to offense in the Persian Gulf. And any invasion would be welcomed by one Ohioan still in hiding in Kuwait City. This is what he told a Cleveland TV station.
The only way we feel right now that we can ever be able to see our families again is for the president to take the war option and to go ahead and use that option against Saddam Hussein.
With a recent troop buildup, Uncle Sam has ordered 200 million ready-to-eat meals from Cincinnati's Sinpac Corporation. And so the company will be hiring 600 new workers. Interviews start tomorrow morning at Howard Johnson's on Ridge and Highland.
We have been on a streak of great fall weather this week. Time for our first weather check with Bob Allen. And Bob, can we keep the streak going?
Sure can, Carol. Matter of fact, so far the streak has only lasted 2 days, but I've got this streak going for at least 5 with warming temperatures. Right now the temperature's 36, a mostly clear sky. Mostly clear means sunshine tomorrow, and hey, let's just call it like it's going to be. Simply marvelous, with a high temperature tomorrow about 62. 62 isn't warm enough for you. Hang on. Randy?
Okay, thanks, Bob. There's still no word on what killed an escaped mental patient involved in a police chase last night. 34-year-old Steve Bossy died after his car crashed in Terrace Park. Just moments earlier, he'd been shot twice in Marymount when police say he tried to run down 2 officers. Police say Bossy walked away from the Lewis Center Friday and that he had a history of violence towards police.
The BASF Corporation says it won't challenge the $1 million fine for last July's horrible explosion at its Evanston plant. The Federal Safety Agency, OSHA, cited BASF for 133 safety and health violations. In agreeing to pay the fine, BASF also said it'll set up a $400,000 trust fund to help workers left jobless by the blast.
In Lower Price Hill, work started today on a project to build 2 new homes for lower-income families on this site. It's called the Infill House Project and is being built with a federal housing grant. The group Habitat for Humanity will provide volunteer labor to help build those homes. Now, still ahead, charges the Reagan administration covered up the SNL scandal.
And a warning for people who drink bottled water. One of the most popular brands is being recalled. We'll tell you why. And get a pad and pencil. We'll have part 1 of You'll Get It Wholesale, a guide to Christmas bargains. And later, Denny with sports.
Coming up in sports, the athletes in action take the UC Bearcats to overtime. A familiar face is the American League Cy Young winner and the Temp star. Channel 9 Team of the Week coming your way. Stay with us.
If you drink Koala Springs brand bottled water, you should know the company has recalled thousands of bottles and cans of the stuff. The popular juice-flavored mineral water is being pulled off shelves all across the country. Traces of the cancer-causing substance benzene were found in some drinks in Florida. A company spokesman says the company is taking precautions, even though the amount of benzene found wouldn't hurt you.
Certainly there's no potential immediate health threat from people who have consumed that water. The health effects are calculated on somebody drinking 2 liters of that water over 70 years, and of course that's not going to happen in this case.
All flavors of the Koala Springs juice-flavored water are being recalled.
Well, it's that time of year again. Everyone is making their holiday gift list and checking it twice.
I was doing that tonight, as a matter of fact. But how do you avoid doing a double take once the bill comes? We have a few suggestions. You know, last May, we brought you Can Get It Wholesale. That was a guide to discount shopping. Tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday, we'll bring you You'll Get It Wholesale. Denise Story has a whole new list of options for Christmas bargain hunters.
Okay, is this check, cash, or charge?
It's beginning to look good.
Christmas comes to Silk Greenhouse before a lot of people even think about holiday shopping. And usually at this time of year, customers aren't here to buy gifts. They're here to get what they need to create the holiday spirit in their homes.
It's everything from the container you would need to put your arrangement in to decorating for Christmas, from the trees, the garlands, the wreaths for decorating the home, all the way through to the complete Christmas section with ornaments, wooden ornaments. You know, they're your typical basic ornaments, and there's also the unusual type.
Silk Greenhouse is located in the Forest Fair Mall. In addition to Christmas trees and other holiday decorations, you can buy arts and crafts supplies and floral arrangements. The prices are 20 to 50% off retail.
The holiday season is an especially good time to take advantage of the prices at the Francois Greeting Card Company. Normally, you'd save 10 to 40% off the retail price of the items there. But from now to the end of the year, you can save 40% off of everything.
And everything includes cards for all occasions, gift wrap, holiday decorations, and small gift items. The Francois Greeting Card Company is located at 631 Main Street, downtown. You'll find boxed and individual cards, as well as small gift items and decorations. Discounts run from 10 to 40%.
Yeah. 17. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Tuesday morning is open 4 times a year for special sales events. We featured them during our last series. Now they're open again with holiday items as well as linens and china and glassware. Tuesday morning has 3 locations in Cincinnati: Hyde Park, Montgomery, and Springdale. They're open 4 times a year for spring, summer, fall, and Christmas events. Each event only lasts a few weeks. Savings are 50 to 80% off retail. It would be hard to find a better bargain on candles, candle holders, or glassware than here at Factory Direct.
If a customer wants to stand here and sort, she can find just the greatest things in the world for a quarter.
This is the outlet for one of the biggest glass manufacturers in the Midwest. Store manager Gladys Bowman says you may not get all the frills, but you'll save up to 70%. And the bargains aren't limited to glass and candles.
We sell pies, bread, noodles, salad dressing, and all of these items, the pies, for example, we sell those pies at $1.23. I shopped at one of the regular stores. They're $2.59.
Factory Direct is located on Reading Road in Evendale. The store stocks mainly candles and glassware, but also has car and truck accessories as well as food.
$69.
You won't find any salad dressing or pies here at the Capel Display Company, but you'll find much of what you need for the season. From trees and ornaments to decorations and small gifts, Capel's has aisle after aisle packed with holiday merchandise, gift wrap, and ribbon.
We sort of, to a degree, have an old-time fashion type of an approach. When you look around the store, you see things in white bin-type boxes. Things are bulk where you can buy 3 pieces if you want. You're not forced to buy 10 or 12 that might come in a normal package.
The Capel Display Company has stores in downtown, Deer Park, Mount Airy, Cheviot, Clifton, and Mount Washington. The merchandise ranges from holiday decorations and gifts to arts and crafts with savings of 20 to 30%.
Now, if you couldn't write fast enough, don't worry, because we've made up a list of all the places you've seen. Simply send us a self-addressed, stamped, legal-size envelope like this one to You'll Get It Wholesale, WCPO TV, P.O. Box 141259, Cincinnati, Ohio 45250. Denise Dory, Channel 9 News.
Remember, the bigger envelope, okay? Self-addressed stamped envelope. We'll give you the address a little later on in the newscast again. Bob Allen, in the meantime, has got a good deal on the weather.
And when we come back, he'll have word of some warmer weather headed our way. And later, UC bearing down in a special exhibition. Well, Denise has got me in that Christmas mood, but our weather's getting warmer.
Yeah, it's going the opposite way. It's warming up tomorrow.
If you ask me, this is the best time then to take advantage of the Christmas mood with this kind of weather. You don't have to dodge raindrops, cold raindrops, slippery streets.
That's right.
Or heaven forbid, a snowstorm. So get it now. You will get it wholesale, and you get it while the weather is good. The going is going to get better. We're looking for warmer temperatures tomorrow and even warmer temperatures on Thursday. And yes, it still comes with sunshine. Your day-to-day high temperature this afternoon at 50, 36 is the temperature now. We started this morning at 27 degrees. Record 79 in 1955 and 14 in 1976. Overnight tonight, 30 degrees will be the low. It'll be clear. It'll be a cold condition, but it's going to get better. Tomorrow, sunshine, warmer, high temperature 62, warm and southwesterly breezes. Clear and cool tomorrow night. Not cold. 42 isn't bad at all this time of the year. Here's the way it looks on the map and the satellite picture. The clouds there in the Pacific Northwest. That's where snow is. That's where snow advisories will be for the next 24 to 48 hours. That's where a lot of rain is, too. Pacific Northwest coast with the snow in the high elevations inland. And Sierra Nevadas, yep, they're looking for a lot of snow, 6 to 10 inches by tomorrow morning. It might be cold tonight, but warm air is pushing its way toward the tri-state from the west. Going to start moving in here tomorrow. It really didn't start moving in here much today, but you'll feel it tomorrow. 62, quite nice, I'd say. And then close to 70 degrees on Thursday, in the 60s on Friday, but I think by Friday, some of this weather from the west should be here by then. Definitely count on clouds, and maybe, let's just say maybe, you might see a shower or two. A traveler's forecast around the nation tomorrow. Anywhere from the Rockies eastward looks good, except for Miami with some rain. And out in the west, San Francisco and Seattle with rain. Kind of a little extra cloudiness around Los Angeles. But hey, nothing but sunshine here at home. Pinpoint forecast for the day tomorrow. Sunshine, sunshine, and a starry, starry night. High temperature tomorrow should be 60 to 65 degrees. 5-day forecast, Thursday. Oh, Thursday.
Yes. Oh, wow.
Thursday. 70 degrees, 65 clouds on Friday, Saturday 60, and well, let's not even talk about Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, because let's just revel in the fact that we're going towards 70. Hope you had a good day today. Nice day tomorrow.
Put the top down, take out the furnace.
Yeah, great idea.
Thanks, Bob. We're getting excited now. Topping our business section tonight, creditors try to clip Eastern's wings. Unsecured creditors are fighting Eastern Airlines' request to take $30 million out of an escrow account so it can keep operating for the rest of the year. Creditors say Eastern will never be a viable carrier and should be shut down.
Top bank investigators, I should say the Reagan administration deliberately covered up the S&L scandal for political reasons. Tonight they unveiled charges that the administration knew about the problems early on in 1988, but kept quiet until after the presidential campaign was over. But both the Reagan and the Bush administrations deny the charges.
On Wall Street, rising oil prices halted a two-session rally. The Dow fell nearly 5 points in moderate trading.
It's feeding time for the beast in the basement again. And you know what that old furnace is going to do to your utility bills. Isn't this the year you should find out about the savings TempStar's high efficiency can bring? Replace that thing in the basement with a high-efficiency TempStar furnace. Start the savings, not the beast.
The high school football team of the week, brought to you by TempStar.
Some preseason college basketball tonight.
Yeah, how'd UC look?
UC looked okay.
Okay,
and they looked okay on the bottom line, which is most important. But this stage of the game, it's just important to get your feet wet, and the UC Bearcats are getting their feet a little wetter as they met and beat the athletes in action at the Shoemaker Center. Took some doing, overtime to be more precise, but UC wins it by 10 points. The athletes in action feature some pretty talented players. For instance, Lorenzo Romar, late to the NBA, who cans 3 of his 21 right there. But the Cats kept pace. Crowd pleaser here from Curtis Bostic, who rattles the rim for a deuce. He's a newcomer, folks. He's going to be a good player. Lavertus Robinson, a one-man gang, and the Cats needed it tonight. He finished with 34 points. But it was Lewis Banks who banged in a three-pointer at the end of regulation, who helped the Cats stave off an exhibition loss. We'll go on to overtime, tied 88-all. Which suddenly became the Keith Starks Herb Jones show. The senior and the junior college transfer dazzled the crowd. Starks with the lay-in, fouled in the process. He finished with 12. And Jones, another newcomer, well, he iced it down the stretch with the easy lay-in here as the Cats beat AIA 112-102.
I was happy with that. We competed. We've got a lot of work to do. We're a long way from executing offensively. I just didn't think we did a very good job offensively, but we were forced to do some things defensively that, I'm not sure that we're ready to do.
Next up for the Cats, their Delta Bearcat Classic, November 23rd and 24th, featuring Kent State, Texas A&M, and Sam Houston State. On the subject of UC, it appears the long-rumored Great Midwestern Basketball Conference is one step closer to becoming reality, with the Bearcats as a charter member. Along with current Midwestern Collegiate Conference members Marquette and St. Louis, it could be announced within days. Going to be a busy day tomorrow. It's the first day of the early signing period for high school seniors bent on playing college basketball. Any number of local kids to commit early to get their recruiters off their tails, and the local schools will certainly sign their share and will be there as well. Cincinnati Reds fans oh so familiar with the American League Cy Young winner named today as the league's best pitcher. He's Bob Welch, who the Reds faced in Game 2 of the World Series, which the Reds won 4-3-10. He was tough on the American League, though, winning 27 games and losing just 6 with a .295 earned run average. Roger Clemens of the Red Sox and Dave Stewart, Welch's Oakland teammate, finished 2 and 3. The Cincinnati Cyclones, battling a 5-game losing streak, played host to the Erie Panthers tonight at the Gardens. And living up to the old age expression, I went to a fight and a hockey game broke out, the Cyclones' Steve Shaughnessy manages to sneak in a couple of right hands in this little set 2. As for the hockey part, the Cyclones' offense clicking on all cylinders tonight. Here, Jay Rose unloads a blast from the point. That puts the Cyclones up 4-3. Cincinnati was by no means finished. Here, Rob Gabor gets the job done with the wraparound. The Cyclones go on to win 9-7 before a crowd of 4,300 at the Gardens. With a field of 7 teams, it was a tough call for the TempStar Team of the Week, but we've never shied away from the tough calls. And with that, we'll call the Hamilton-Baden Rams our Team of the Week winner. They got the job done in the playoff opener last Saturday, downing St. Paris Graham 42-20.
We played a really good game, especially offensively. And defensively, we did well against the Wishbone. They had a couple big plays, one a trick play on a punt, but overall, I thought our team had a good performance that night. I was real pleased with the way they played.
Next on the horizon for the Rams, Newark, Licking Valley. Best of luck to our Temp Star Team of the Week. It will probably slip through the cracks. Gestures like this usually do, but Middletown High School has forwarded its playoff proceeds, about $6,300, to the State Association. This hopefully the final chapter in the controversy spawned by the Middies using an ineligible player early in the season. And the Fiesta Bowl has found someone to buck the anti-athletic sentiment associated with Arizona voters turning down Martin Luther King Day as a holiday. The Louisville Cardinals today committed to the January 1st Classic by a vote of the players, no less. They will meet a yet-to-be-determined member of the Southeast Conference. There are 4 viable candidates.
All right, thanks, Jen.
Take it away.
Okay, we'll be right back.
With that address.
We want to repeat that address where you can write for information on You'll Get It Wholesale.
All you do is send a self-addressed legal size, that's the big one, envelope to You'll Get It Wholesale, WCPO TV, Post Office Box 141259, Cincinnati, Ohio 45250. We will send you a list of all the new places we visited along with the bargain houses from last time. And tomorrow at 5 and 11, Denise will look at wholesale outlet stores, catalogs, and where you can get good prices on Nintendo.
And that'll be at 5 o'clock and at 11 o'clock tomorrow. That's our report for this Tuesday night. Thanks for joining us.
Arsenio's next. Have a good night and a great tomorrow.